Hey guys, gonna try out a new material today. It's called Gessoed Artboard. That's spelled G-E-S-S-O-E-D Artboard. So pretty sure you can get it in your country, any country you're in, all over the world, this and that, whatever. But it's basically like almost like a weird board on the back. It's like some sort of laminate wood board, and then it's painted white. It's probably going to be real similar to poster board. So for any of you guys, but more durable, so it lasts longer. That's why I want to try it. So let's try it out. Cool. Using all Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2 times, by the way. Ooh, I like the textures. It's smooth, definitely just like poster board. Kind of slides a little easier than poster board, actually. All right, so I like that. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna let that dry, as I usually do, for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna come back, put the stencil down, and just do a simple spacing to kind of test it out. Be back in 5. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I went ahead and shaded this part of the planet with my favorite cheap Walmart brand. Now I'm just gonna slightly shade the back of it with the black of the same brand. It's gonna be about this big. Now so far, it's dried faster, which in this case is good for me, than other paints. Other backgrounds. So I think it dries a little bit faster than poster board. So right now is the kicker, where I'm going to test it out. A lot of people always ask me this too. The back of here, they can't always mix their paints correctly. Well, that's why I let it dry for 5 minutes. Sprayed this. It's showing through a little bit. So if I had let it dry maybe another 5 minutes, and maybe it wouldn't. But in the long run, that's really not going to matter. I can always take like this little bit stronger, thicker paint, Valspar. A lot of times I'll use and just kind of coat the back of it to give it that solid black kind of feel. All right, so that looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna let that dry another 5 minutes. And I'll be back at 5 and I'll finish the whole thing. All right, I'm back. This actually dried really fast. You can touch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this guy down, find a good spot here. All right, so on the rest of this, I'm gonna try to incorporate all the basic techniques so I can see how it all works on this material. All right, so let's roll. So far, it's taking the layering of the paint really well. Nothing's bleeding through. That worked pretty well with the bag. I like how that came out. Might get a little more up here. Let me go up a little more. There we go. Let's take this guy off here. See how that looks. Alright, that came out pretty cool. The light source is coming in from this way. So I'm going to add some more black back here and make it like the inside of a cave looking out. A little more black back here for some shadows. Now I'm going to try out the palette knife, good old metal palette knife. Do a little cityscape up here. So I like to use this guy to do my lines as well. I'm going to test some lines out and see how it works. Fix that later. Alright, so let's see. Let me do a little bit of highlighting up here. Take my little straight edge here, which I use quite a bit, put some color on this grid. I think just some a little bit of orange, yellow, that'd be cool. A little bit of white, cheap Walmart white. And I'll use like this guy here, make some little grid lines. So with that little staircase I just did, as you can see, all I'm doing is like literally drawing it in. Then I'm gonna add a little like biodome sort of deal on top of these little cities. So let's see. This is how I do it. I just do a half piece of poster board, spray inside of it like that. Maybe do some small ones down here, and do another one right there. Alright, so I think I like how this came out. And this is just super basic. Probably just gonna add some basic techniques, maybe a couple more stars, make it look a little more realistic, but otherwise I like the way it's just like poster board pretty much. So for anybody who wants to use it, I definitely recommend it. You can definitely sell your pieces for more because it's, well, more expensive board, but it's also more durable and will last longer. Keep this out, and you should definitely go check this out. Later.